I know. I need to use a different phrase. God damn it. He's not here. Let's get started with the thing.
Let's
Fuck.
do this. All right, I
Oh,
am
this is
recording.
gonna be great.
What a start! What a start!
Same. Yay. Oh god.
All right, hi everyone. I never know how to
Oh.
start these things because I don't do enough 12 FPSs to actually have an intro in the same way that I do for when I'm DMing a game. But hi, I'm Kai. I'm gonna be playing Ellie, who is Charlie's adopted daughter. She is human, and she is 8.
And hi, I'm Whis. I'm playing Missy Ford today, who is well, the opposite of a lot of those things. She's not human, and she's now 6 as of 2 days ago, my time.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, like, she was just her birthday. That's really cute. That's really cute.
Yep. On the 31st of March is her birthday, and she's turned 6.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
baby. She is baby. Uh, okay.
Oh dear.
Alright. So, um, where to start with this is, I suppose, the question. Who do we want to start with?
Um. Well, I can't think of a lot of things that Ellie's been in. So why don't you tell us about about Ellie?
I mean, the thing is, she's been in practically nothing because she doesn't actually have a class or anything. She doesn't have a character sheet. She has a stat block and a very, very tiny one at that. Because because when I say she's human, I mean like she's not a toon. She is just a normal everyday human who is also a child and definitely cannot specialize enough to have a stat block of any kind. She's just goes to school and occasionally gets mixed up in whatever chaos her dad's decide to get mixed up in. Most notably, she did
Mm.
get kidnapped by a mob boss. That was fun. By which I mean it wasn't fun.
Oh,
But that was about 2 years ago now,
yeah.
so life's been reasonably uneventful since then.
That's kind of what you want when you're a normal human person.
Yeah.
Can't say that I would want to get kidnapped on a regular basis as a normal human person. Golly gosh. Okay. Um. Well, Missy again is about the opposite of that because she's a toon and gets into nonsense all the damn time. I think the last time I checked in with her, she rode a giant sunflower horse from Happiest Place to Toontown.
That's so cool. I mean,
That was
a,
that was a day.
that a giant sunflower horse.
Yes. Yep. Her and her cousin Cassie were semi-kidnapped by the giant sunflower horse
Oh
known as
boy.
Sol, and they brought the two straight to Toontown from Happiest Place in about a day,
I'm
less
glad
than that.
I'm glad that at some point in the future these two can probably bond over being kidnapped, but
I mean, technically speaking, it's not the first time it's happened to Missy, so you know.
the life of a
Different
toon.
circumstances there. One of those was a lot less fun than the other, I will say. But
Oh.
anyway. She has been really good lately, though, because she had a very severe talking to by her brother the last time she left school without permission to go and fight in an illegal child fighting ring. So her brother gave her a very stern talking to, and she promised not to leave school on her own or with people that she doesn't know again. And she's been keeping that promise. She has not left the school grounds when she wasn't supposed to, as of yet.
I'm proud of her. She's doing good. That as of yet is very ominous though.
Goodness only knows what she's gonna do. She is a little ball of chaos.
Yeah.
But because she's 6 now, she's not in kindy anymore. She is in the same year as Rad, the Red Radio, but they're not kindergartners anymore. They're in first grade, and at the school in Toontown where they have a separate yard for the kindy kids, and then all of the other year groups share the same yard on the other side of a fence, which is where Missy is today. And she's playing with a new green ball that she got for her birthday.
Aw.
It's a very nice ball.
She is now, however, stuck in a rather unfamiliar playground and surrounded by a lot of other kids that are a fair bit bigger than her and are running around very noisily, probably with their own various toys and getting up to various toony shenanigans.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, I mean, when you're in the kindy yard, there's 2, 3 kindergarten classes, so that's 60 children at most, and then you go up to the other yard, and it's like there's at least 3 classes for every year group, if not more.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy. So she's being a bit shy, and she doesn't know where Rad is, and she's like, I'm just gonna play with my ball over here near the fence and try not to pout too much.
Oh, I'm like, can you? I reckon a good way for this to go would. Can you please give me a dex save?
A dex save. Yes,
Yeah.
I can. What's your dex save? Oh, yep. I've played Ryan Shifley so much that I forget what it's like to have a character that actually has something with their physical stats.
14.
14.
No, alright, 14 is pretty good. A 14 is good enough that I think when this massive rush of kids that are a full head taller than Missy kind of come not charging at her, but charging right next to her, and it's probably a good point where she gets a split second to notice that, oh wait, the ball that they were playing with has just landed right next to her, and that's why everyone's charging to try and get that ball back. And you have a split second to successfully leap out of the way before they bash into Missy.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's like, oh, dodge. Time to dodge. Oh, golly.
I do reckon, though, you probably didn't have quite enough time to finish picking up your ball before it got launched into the scrum, basically.
Yeah, not so much. I'm just kind of picturing that sort of amorphous, bumpy shape that indicates a group of people, and there's just this green ball sort of just being boom, 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 boom on top. Missy's just like,
Perfect.
I know my ball. You're all so big. Can I have?
Gonna be chasing after them for a little bit, enough that, like, to know that they're definitely not listening to you. They definitely cannot hear you as your ball gets mixed into whatever this game is, bounces, and someone kicks it. And it bounces really far, hits a tree, bounces all the way off, and thunk, vanishes into the hedges on the other side of a fence.
She's gonna go right up to the fence and hold onto the bars of the fence and give it a little shake, shake, shake. My ball. Oh, I got that for my birthday. Aww.
It's probably gonna be like at least a minute of you looking sadly over there, as until one of the members of the scrum kind of wondering, hey, where did the ball we were just playing with go? Oh wait, that was the wrong ball. That was the wrong ball. And she looks a bit of a mess because she can't just dust herself off in the same way that a lot of toons can. But she spots Missy staring over the fence, looking very forlorn, and kind of like puts 2 and 2 together and takes a couple of seconds, but she does get 4. And Ellie kind of steps over and just comes stands next to you and looks through the fence. Well, heck. Sorry, kid. Did we come get a stick or something to try and get it back, or?
Missy's just gonna sort of look up and then look back through the fence. I can't even see it.
No, you're right. Huh. Huh. Can
I
we?
only just got that ball.
Oh, Oh, we can get you a new one if we go to the toy box. There's the whole crate of balls. We can just get you a new one.
But that was my ball. I got it for my birthday.
Oh, oh, because birthday balls are very important. Birthday presents. Hmm. I'm Ellie. And she kind of just turns to you, sticks her hand right out as if she has been practicing trying to introduce herself properly.
Missy's gonna stop and sort of turn to look at the offered hand, and then she'll take it, and she's. You know what? I'm gonna roll her a strength for a toony handshake. Why not? That's fun. That is a 5. Okay. I mean, she is still 6, I guess. So she tries. She tries to go for the toony handshake, but Ellie is significantly stronger than she is, apparently.
I'm Missy.
Pleasure to meet you, Missy. Okay, you stay right here. I will, yeah, this was I'll be right back. And she steps up on one bit of the fence and is going to attempt to climb it. I do not think it is going to go very well, though, because, that's... That's a 19, though. The dice have said Ellie is going over that fence.
Apparently so.
Uh,
Gosh.
yeah, I think she is just gonna climb up, and then, okay, I'll tell you how this goes. Because the thing is, Ellie is a bit older, and on the other side of the fence, that's the kindy playground. So I think she very easily manages to get over this fence, hops down, and Missy gets to watch as Ellie lands, dusts herself off, and starts looking around for the ball. And then you just hear this very, from a distance, the voice of an adult going, Ellie Black, what are you doing on the kindy in this side of the fence again? I have told you, if I ever see you here again, you are going to be put in detention. We are going to be having words with your father. No, not that one. The other. It's like, and you can see Ellie getting her ear got by a teacher and being dragged over to the other side of the playground where there is a gate and tossed through the gate. And now she's back on this side without having gotten the ball.
And Missy's just sort of holding onto the bars of the fence, like in the let me in give her, just sort of holding onto it.
But
The teacher.
you go into the kindy yard a lot.
Oh, they've got the better toys. They've got way better toys and swings and stuff there.
I do like their swing. I don't like this playground so much. It's too big.
Yeah. Way more fun if, again, because you've got all the little kids, and she kind of looks at you and all the little kids, and if you get on top of they can't actually get to the top of the climbing frame because their arms aren't long enough, and you get to be at the very top, and it's a lot of fun. This place, though, looks over at the climbing frame in this playground, and at the top are just a bunch of 10-year-olds crowding around and trying to push each other off.
Yeah.
Too many show-offs in this playground.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're not allowed in that playground, how are we gonna get my ball? If they see you, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. And it's hard to not be, and I'd say we shouldn't be seen, but it's hard to not be seen when you need to climb over the fence, and they watch the fence for me, but I don't know if they watch the fence for you.
Me? I mean, I suppose so. It's very high. Could you give me a boost?
Yeah, come on. And she's gonna duck down to try and lift you up, and this is probably not gonna go well. This is probably... That's a 2.
Not so much. No.
Please tell me how you're picturing this goes wrong.
Oh, okay. So, like, if we're assuming that this fence is similar to what I've put in the title card, where it's got that short brick wall and then the bars going up, Missy's sort of standing on the brick wall a little bit and trying to get up. And Ellie just sort of puts her hands under Missy's feet and then lifts her up a little bit, but then Missy just sort of scrabbles against the bars a little bit and goes backwards. just to kind of just go boink
Get
and
plenty of
bounce
push.
off the dirt.
Oh, poor thing. Just like, Ellie go push it. Hey, come on, up. You're heavy.
Well, yeah, Jeffrey seems to think so. He can't pick me up.
Okay, so if I can't push you, what are we gonna do? I mean... Have you ever done a seesaw catapult?
No?
Okay, so this, I am not allowed to do it because last time I did it, broke my leg, and it always takes longer for me to heal. But how good are you at, like, bouncing?
I mean, I'm pretty good. I did fall off the monkey bars once, and I bounced about 3 times before I stopped.
Ooh, 3 is like 3 good number of bounces. Not as good as 4. Jeffrey can do 4, but 3 bounces. I reckon we can do a seesaw catapult. And she's gonna take Missy's hand and just kind of start heading over to where the seesaw is.
Okay. Okay, this is great. She's just trot along beside this older kid. Okay, this sounds like a plan. Yep, fling me over the fence. Okay, yep.
Okay. Ellie carefully positioning Missy says, like, okay, so you don't sit on it, you kind of like crouch on it and make sure you're facing that way, pointing towards the fence. And then when you get at the top, jump as hard as you can, okay?
Okay.
And Ellie goes and climbs up onto the very top of the monkey bars, ready to jump down on the other end of the seesaw. What do you think we should roll here?
Roll something?
I think we both should roll something here. What the fuck do we roll?
I'm gonna... I think for Missy, maybe a dex?
Yeah, I reckon...
Appropriate?
Let's just do dex for both of them and see if Ellie manages to actually jump onto the seesaw. B, Missy manages to jump. Ellie hits the seesaw with a 14, I reckon. Hits the seesaw, gets a decent amount of push, not maximum, and that's a 9 from Missy. So, Missy does go flying, but not very well.
It's one of those videos of people struggling on the diving board at the pool.
Yes!
Where they get some air, but they're going the wrong way and they don't have any distance. It's all just spin.
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness Missy is a high enough level to have access to the Acme effect. Oh, actually, no, that's level 5. She doesn't.
Oh, quack! I do reckon a 9 is just high enough that you shouldn't take any damage from this. But also, yeah, I do think you do leave a Missy-shaped hole in the ground. We'll say it's like the sandbox or something, so... it's slightly softer impact.
It's not concrete or anything.
No.
Oh, dear. No, you don't get Acme effect for another level, sweetheart. Oh, dear.
Ellie...
Bomb bomb.
I would like to have a moment of Ellie just kind of coming over to the Missy-shaped hole in the ground, leaning down and just like, I thought you said you bounced.
I don't know if it'd be funnier for Missy to just sort of have that little dizzy spiral with the little squeaky sort of whistle noise, or still being sort of half face down and like because she's wearing a skirt, right? So like her skirt pulled that like has just sort of fallen down
Oh no.
over her head.
Ow!
Hmm.
Ugh,
Are you
that didn't work.
No, it didn't work. Are you okay?
You got sand in my mouth.
Ellie just like dusting you off, as like brushing it off your shoulders and your hair and straightening everything. It's like, again, you know how kids very much just pick up various things from the adults around them in terms of, oh god, you've gotten into a mess of it. Yeah, again, she's picked this up from her dad. Just brushing Missy off. Okay.
Yeah.
Next plan. And she's just like stroking at her chin, thinking.
We're too big to go between the bars. Is the gate locked? Are they looking at the gate?
I don't think they're looking at the gate, but it might be locked, but... Can you find me a stick? A nice long stick?
Oh, I could probably do that. Hold on.
And I'm gonna roll her in. Let's see, investigation.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I'm gonna go with investigation. Not something you're good at, my dear. But that's not the point.
We love her anyway. That's a -1.
No! What is a nat 1 making it not a hell of a lot? No. Is the upshot of that. She cannot find a stick. Or every time she does find a stick, someone else goes past her and grabs it before she can get to it. And it happens like 4 times, and she just sort of stops and turns towards Elliot.
I cannot get a stick. What did you want a stick for?
'Cause if we can reach over the gate, we can use the stick to try and undo the bolt.
I might have something that's like a stick.
Oh yeah?
Let me have a look.
We're not over the -1. How do you roll a -1?
By rolling in that one and having a -2 modifier.
I know, it's just a marvel.
Okay, that is not a 1. Okay, so Missy's going to reach into the pockets of her dress and she is going to pull out something that it's probably about, let's say maybe 60 centimeters long or so.
Okay.
And it is a, it kind of looks like a giant lollipop. But it's made out of like plastic. Yeah, it's just this giant plastic lollipop.
Would this work?
Whoa! Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. I reckon we can make it work. We just Well, we're gonna hope they don't see us. Let's go. Time for
She's gonna give little clap. It's like, all right.
ball retrieval plan number 3. I'm gonna roll sleight of hand here because Ellie kind of like reaches up, goes on her very, very tippy toes, holds lollipop at one end and is trying to like get it over the gate to try and knock the bolt across.
Oh yeah, cool.
That's a 13.
It's not horrible.
Not horrible. Like mixed success. How would you put that?
I reckon it definitely takes a couple of swings and maybe like holding it from the sweet end of the lollipop and then flipping it around and trying it from holding the handle side.
Yeah.
Seeing which one works better. May need to do like a stealth or something in addition to.
Yeah, might be an idea.
Because This is an approximately 60 centimeter long pink lollipop.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this is written in her sheet as the Sandy Sweet Violence Lollipop replica. So it is it is a plastic replica of Sandy's. What is it? I think it was a great axe or something. I can't remember now.
But like Sandy and this lollipop are not exactly known for being subtle, so that's a real bad stealth
No.
roll. That's real bad
Oh
stealth.
dear. God dang it.
I reckon how this goes is there's like again like a solid minute and a half of clattering around going Ellie, it's just Ellie like almost a little bit got it, knocks it to the side, gently pushes the gate open, and there's that same teacher just standing there, arms crossed, tapping their foot. And Ellie just leans forward and grabs the gate and pulls it shut again.
Oh dear.
The teacher saw you.
Ellie crosses her arms, folds her legs, and just onto the ground. This bust.
What if we had a distraction?
What sort of distraction? Because I've tried distracting them before. I got Jeremy in on it because, again, he's bouncing. And I managed to get over all the way to the other side of the playground, but then distraction got caught.
Well, I have a tambourine. And I can hit it real hard and be really loud over there on that part of the fence. And then you could go for the gate.
You know what? Worth a shot. And she springs up again.
Okay.
Let's see if you can get your tambourine. You can, in fact, get your tambourine. All right, so she's gonna reach into her pocket again and pull out a wooden tambourine. It is got green ribbon around it, and she's gonna go and sit on the wooden what do you call it, brick wall part of the fence, a little ways away, enough that you could be looking at her but can't see Ellie necessarily. And she's gonna look at the teacher like straight at them, and then just start bashing the crap out of this tambourine, and I'm going to roll a performance.
Perfect.
That is a 15.
Not bad, yeah. 15's a definite success.
Tambourine. Maybe even bashing it against the fence so you've got this wood on metal going dang, 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 dang.
Yes, perfect. Making the biggest racket. And yeah, with 15, that's definitely enough to get the teacher's attention, probably from both sides of the playground. So you've got a couple of teachers converging on Missy and Ellie, who has, I don't think the gate necessarily got locked again after that particular incident.
No.
Ellie is going to try and do a stealth. That's an 11.
It's not terrible.
It's not. You know what? It could be worse. I'm gonna just roll a flat d20 for the kindy teacher's perception. That's a 9. The teacher does not notice. Ellie has successfully made it to the kindy playground.
We're winning.
Well, we are absolutely. I think while the teacher is distracted, like Ellie is gonna do a quick scan just to like a look around to see if she can spot the ball. That's like plus nothing because she hasn't had anything with wisdom. That's a 12 on perception. It's probably not quite enough. She knows the area that it vanished in, but she can't find the ball itself.
She's still there, just bashing her tambourine against the fence. And she's like, oh no, there is he just coming down. What do I do?
What do you do? Ellie's not there to save you or help you out here. The teachers are coming over and wondering what sort of a racket you're on about.
Okay. I think she's going to see Ellie looking around on the kindy side of the fence. She's going to continue to bash her tambourine against the bars, but hop off that brick wall and then run in the opposite direction, holding her tambourine against the bars, so it's going clack, 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 as she runs away from the teachers.
Oh my god. Oh god. I think, yeah, that. Now comes the question of, seeing as the teachers don't see you actually necessarily doing any trouble, you're just making a lot of noise. Ooh, are they gonna try to follow you and stop you from making such a racket? Or they're just gonna leave you?
Hmm.
This is what the dice are for. Coin flip. On a 1, they try and stop you. On a 2, they go, not our problem. We're not paid enough for this. Okay. Can you please make a dex save?
I can make a dex save.
They're probably gonna...
Oh!
That's a...
Dirty 20, nice!
Versus the teacher's 5 trying to grab you.
She is small.
You probably bounce off one of their heads, to be quite honest.
Evade, evade, evade!
I'm gonna, that probably gives Ellie to have another chance at looking around to try and find the ball. That's another 12.
Oh dear.
Still can't find it. Okay, can you come up with one last bit of distraction to... Do you reckon?
She already used her boogie bomb. That would have been really funny. No. I can't think.
What class?
She doesn't have a lot of possession. She's a fighter, so
fair
she's
enough.
got no spells or anything except for hideous laughter, and she also has a thing that lets her cast magic missile once a day. But I don't feel like this is the appropriate time for magic missile.
No, probably not a good idea. I mean, unless you felt like blowing up a tree or something.
That would be a distraction.
Well, actually, no. You know what I just thought of? Because again, you can use magic missile. You can deal damage to objects and stuff as well. Did you want to just blow a hole in the fence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me roll an intelligence.
Oh god, yeah.
And if it's low, then yes.
Yes. Yes!
She's gonna blow a hole in the fence!
Yes! I do want to say, I literally punched the air just then at that 7.
Oh dear. So, how I'm picturing this is like, because is of Tezzacanidan heritage. She is a little anime girl, and so she's got this ring that has a star shape on it, which lets her cast this. And so I'm picturing her dodging, playing her tambourine or whatever, dancing around the teachers, and then just sort of doing the very magical girl, holding up one fist in the air and the ring going swing, and then 3 magic missile bolts going into the fence.
Amazing. Ellie on the other side, just like, whoa. She did not know you could do that. Teachers diving out of the way to not get hit by this.
Well, she could get onto the other side of the fence now.
Yeah, but I reckon you've probably got you've got a couple of rounds before the teachers are gonna get up and after diving out of the way. So.
Yep. Oh, okay. So she's gonna hit the ground running and run through the hole, and I guess we'll do a investigation or a perception to try and find the ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like Ellie just like waving, going Missy, and like desperately looking around as well. And another 12 from Ellie on her perception. That's please, Missy, please find your ball.
She's consistent. Okay, investigation.
That's a 9.
9.
Okay.
This is the what's the word? The detriment of having a ball that blends into the environment.
Yeah.
It would have to be green, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it really is stuck in that hedge somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I think...
I'm sure it came over here. Ah.
I know it landed here somewhere. Did someone else take it when we weren't looking? And I'm just gonna go one more fucking roll. Please, something. That's a 7. At least it's not a 12, but it's a fucking 7. I think Ellie spots a green ball on the other side of the playground being played with by a couple of toddlers.
Oh,
I think they stole your ball.
No, that one's more of a green like my shirt, but my ball's closer to my skirt.
Oh, okay. I didn't really see your ball that well before, so,
No, I wasn't sure how any of you saw the ball you were kicking.
I'm gonna have her having a look around. That's a 10. Missy! They are not finding this ball.
I think the teachers... are the teachers about to intervene? With a 16, I think the teachers
Yes,
are
I'm
about to
saying
intervene.
so. Oh dear. Do you reckon that they've rolled high enough to notice the oncoming swarm of educational staff?
I reckon they're both so distracted with the whole, no, it's got to be the right colour green ball. And this time, both of them are getting their ears grabbed by the teachers, and rather than dragged back to the right playground, they're probably going to get dragged inside and sat down in front of, like, the principal's office.
Oh dear.
They tried.
Missy's upset. She's pouting. She's not quite crying because she's a big girl now. She doesn't do that anymore. But she's definitely upset. She thought she was doing really good. She hasn't been in this chair for so long.
Ellie is very grumpy because she was in just this chair just the other day, so... The whole, like, crossed arms leaning in on herself, like, basically pouting because very grumpy looking. I'm gonna miss the rest of recess. They're not gonna let us go outside again.
I want my ball.
I
It was a
mean...
good ball. It had a lot of bounce.
I can get my dads to steal you a new ball if you want.
But I liked that one. Maybe we could... I mean, recess isn't over yet. We could still try again.
You know what? We're already in trouble. Why not? Hopping up. I think the first thing we've got to do here is kind of stealth our way past the principal's office.
Yes.
It's a 19 from Ellie. And a crit.
Missy, that's another net! Whoa!
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm kind of picturing Missy just sort of doing the creep, the very exaggerated creep, and then just sort of tripping on herself and just going splat onto the floor, square in front of the door.
Oh.
And she's bright green, so it's like
It's
you can't miss her.
Ellie successfully, like, I reckon probably ducks back and goes back to sitting on the chair quickly. And, teacher comes out and just goes like, Missy, where are you going?
To find my ball in the kindy yard.
No, you are going right back on that chair because it is like you are in big trouble, Missy. And Roby goes, like, you can get your ball after school.
But what if someone takes it?
Well, then you shouldn't have lost it and then gotten in trouble.
It wasn't my fault. The big kids kicked it over the fence.
Don't worry, we are going to be having plenty of words with the big kids, glaring directly at Ellie.
Sure, I can't have my ball.
Roll persuasion.
What's your persuasion? It's a +2. Nah, it's a 9.
God damn it. The dice hate us. And it's like, no, you can get your ball later. If it's not there, you'll simply have to get a new one. Now stay put. And goes back into the office.
I think she will go back to the chair and just sort of sniffle a bit.
Ellie just gently pats her on the top of the head. I'm genuinely trying to think of...
Ball.
I'm genuinely trying to think of where to go next here, because I'm out of plans. I didn't think the dice had hated us this much.
They did so well and then so badly all at once.
Oh, boy.
I'm just picturing Charlie and Chifley getting phone calls.
Oh, yeah, no, they they are definitely... I mean, if you want, it could be not Charlie that picks up the phone, but Vincent, and I could probably drag Jay in here real quick to join us on finishing up this nonsense if you want.
That sounds like fun to me.
Okay, give me like 2 minutes to see if Jay with this. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness. Oh, man. I'm having a splendid time. This is funny as hell. Man. I just keep picturing Chifley's facial expression when he finds out about this, because it's going to be equal parts disbelief and utter belief. It's like, sigh. Yeah, no, she learned nothing from brat battles at all. But she stayed on school grounds. She promised to do that. She has done so. Heck. She's not going to be allowed to wear her ring to school for a while. Too good.
Okay, Jay is on their way. So we can have an actual adult come in and intervene.
We need an adult.
We need an adult. And yes, I'm aware I could just bring Charlie into this. It's far funnier if it's Vincent, though, in my opinion. Boy.
My cheeks hurt. This is great.
This is great. I love pure shenanigans games. I love especially pure shenanigans game where the dice do not make it easy.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's more fun that way. Because if they just got over the fence and successfully snuck around, found the ball, we'd be done in 10 minutes. And
Yeah. It's like, no, like, we gotta have some stuff go wrong. Oh boy.
And now I have to draw Missy doing that magical girl magic missile blowing up the fence,
You
don't I?
need to, please. Like, I didn't know that she was anime. That makes it so much better.
Oh shit, it's so much warmer.
Do you want to grab your
I'm
headphones?
trying to find them.
I was gonna say, the other thing is just because only gonna be for a short thing.
Oh,
Okay, so joining us, special guest star Jay has arrived.
hello! I have no idea what's going on.
Hi, Jay. It's probably better that way.
So, Vincent, you will have just gotten a call from Ellie's school principal that Ellie has gotten in trouble again.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, was caught on in the wrong playground, potentially messing with younger kids again, and this time has a friend that has magic. That blue magic hole in the fence between the two playgrounds. So they've caused destruction of school property.
Oh, good, an accomplice.
You have been called in to come take your child home because nope, this is it. No, like she's suspended for the rest of the week. Most likely, or at least you've come in to have words. As you walk down the hall of the school, you do see Ellie sitting on those horrible plastic chairs just outside the office, next to the rather green friend.
Just trying to think. General sense of disappointment. Projecting aura of disappointment. Not gonna actually is this come to just take Ellie home?
Probably have words with the principal, but also, yeah, most likely just taking her home.
Okay, then won't actually speak to her first yet. We'll go and have that conversation. It will be relatively short. The two of them are not going to be able to hear it.
Mhm.
And then going to come back outside and say, so what have I told you about sneaking into places?
Don't get caught.
Right, and what did you do?
I got caught. Well, I didn't get caught. Well, I got caught afterwards. I almost didn't get caught.
Yeah, almost isn't good enough though, is it? Because you're still sitting here.
Well, we needed to get Missy's ball back.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, but there are other ways to do it than... What did you do again? Everything was a bit confused, and frankly, I wasn't really listening because they don't seem to...
We tried like 4 different ways.
And did any of them work?
Almost.
Okay. Is that a yes or a no?
No.
Okay. So you need to talk about this properly beforehand, don't you? And you need to make sure that it's definitely going to work before you try this, because otherwise, you're not going to get what you want, and 2, you're going to have to stay home for much longer, and that's going to be a pain for me.
Okay, well, can you help us get the ball back? Because you want to help. You say we got to think about it and we got to be careful and we got to do it good, and you're really good.
Okay, let's put flattery down on your skills if things need to work on.
Bars.
Sorry, I just heard nothing that either of you said.
You go first, Jay.
Let's put flattery down on your list of skills that you need to work on. He's not cross though.
You could slip straight through the bars. We wouldn't fit, but you could slide straight between.
Please. Please, Dad, please.
This is me laughing, not Vin. Whose ball was it?
Ellie just...
Fine.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What Vin is literally just going to, on the way out, because taking Ellie home, will literally just possibly stick his head over the fence and go, "Can you give the kid her ball back?" He gets it chucked to him, is like, "Cheers," and just throws it back to her.
Yeah, I think...
Picturing that sort of boom sort of noise.
It bounces off his
over
head,
the
like,
fence.
"Thanks."
I think, yeah, Ellie dashes back inside at that to give Missy the ball back. We got it! Didn't really go as planned, but we got it!
She's gonna hold it over her head with both hands.
Thank you, Ellie. I'm sorry you got in trouble.
Well, you got in trouble as well, so it's fair. Don't worry.
My brother's not gonna be happy. I'm sure he'll be here soon. I'm just gonna put this in my pocket.
Just stick it in her hammer space. Like,
Oh boy. I'm
Tell-
grounded again, aren't I?
Probably. It's okay, though. Just tell him it was all my fault. I'm okay with being a bad influence.
He might believe that. Maybe. I could try.
Always worth a shot. I'll see you around, okay?
Bye.
And she will scruffle Missy's hair and then go run to catch up with Vin. Meanwhile going, "No, more class, yeah!"
This is like, he just scruffles and it's like, "Don't shout about it."
We successfully retrieved the ball.
yep. Heist complete.
Heist complete.
Ball heist.
Ball heist.
This was an
Oh,
incredibly
man.
unsuccessful heist. This was one of the worst heists. They did so bad.
Yep.
I mean, you got the ball back, didn't you?
True. But, like, that's the equivalent of trying to break into the museum for the big jewel, and then the security guard just feels sorry for you.
I mean, yeah. Oh. I think... You go.
Oh, I was gonna say, as probably as Ellie and Vin are leaving school, there's just this rising tense violin and a preceding breath of cold
Oh, dear.
coming towards the school as Chipley approaches.
Oh no!
Can I just say, bonus points if these shenanigans happened at the same time as the commencing transmission stuff between everyone. So you've got Charlie and Chiefly and Angie getting up to mischief meanwhile.
Gosh, that's probably why they called Vin instead of Charlie, because
Yeah,
he was fighting
yeah.
a giant robot at the time.
I mean, frankly, Vin is better at putting on a front of yes, we will have extended words about this. Yes,
The stern dad talk.
and being able to convince the teacher that oh no, definitely this will not happen again. Charlie does not necessarily have that ability.
No.
He's more like, okay, but what did she do wrong? Like, I do not see what my child did wrong, so... Whereas Vin at least is capable of pretending.
I'm going to imagine that at some point, Ellie and Missy kind of try and arrange a play date.
Yes!
And then when either Chiefly or Charlie is dropping the kid off at the others, they just kind of look at each other and go, "Wait." Don't I know you from... And then just cut to black, credits roll.
Toontown keeps getting smaller.
Town keeps getting smaller. Oh, this was a delight, though. This was so much fun. Thank you for suggesting it, Whis. This is great.
No, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for playing with me. I love it when Missy gets up to shenanigans. She has no tact whatsoever.
Well, they've got to practice the seesaw catapult at some point till they can actually get it right.
What?
Oh man, yes, they have to perfect that.
They're gonna do an acrobatic. Anyway, I need to go lie down. This was a lot of fun, though.
That needs to tell
Thank
me
you
what
very
happened
much. Thanks
because
for
I have
joining
no
us
clue.
today.
It was a good time. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.